It was a Thursday night in Soho. I was sat in one of those rare old pubs where, yeah, the port is poured without question, and where retired weather presenters and minor poets sip obscure cocktails while arguing earnestly and pointlessly over whether chutney qualifies as a moral failing or a culinary triumph. I was sat nursing a 20-year-old paw and scribbling Oscar Wilde quotes onto the weathered beer mats. At one end of the bar, Chris Eubank Sr. was sitting alone, polishing his monocle, sipping neat cognac. We exchanged the faintest nod, two misunderstood icons in parallel solitude. Then suddenly I heard echoes from the other side of the bar.
Wild quotes are most fitting for beer mats.
Ah, yes, the monocled crusader speaks. The illusion of dignity on one eye, pig-headed blindness on the other.
Gareth Wilde lacked discipline.
Wilde was a visionary.
Oscar Wilde? Please, Gareth. He was a flamboyant scribbler with the moral discipline of a stray tomcat and the poetic weight of a greetings card.
Your monocle may magnify your brow, Chris, but it does nothing for your literary vision.
Gareth, I wear a monocle. You wear delusion. At least one of us can take ours off at night.
Wilde's flaws made him human. Yours just make you insufferable.
I will admit your admiration for Wilde is touching, Gareth. Tragic, misguided, but touching, like a man applauding his own mugging.
The atmosphere was now as tense as last week when I told a bricklayer his work reflected architecture's humble haiku, simple, structured, yet enduring. I clenched my fists, removed my blue-hued glasses, and stared right into Chris Eubank's soul. Chris shot to his feet, snarled, and then barked at me before proceeding to walk towards my side of the bar. Before he could land a single blow, I whipped his bearskin coat over his head and liberated his coin purse.
Gareth, you are a hairy bitch!
Snarling, Chris lunged forward and attempted to bite me. Feral, yet somehow still frightfully gentlemanly.
Your punches, Gareth, much like Wilde's morals, undisciplined, indulgent, and doomed from the start.
He proceeded to pull out his cane from an antique sword sheath, twirling it with all the precision of a man who had clearly practiced this alone in his study before. I then seized my opportunity, and with all the elegance of a fencing master, I sidestepped Mr. Eubank and attempted to grot him with my scarf, at least apply a firm, posh strangulation, whilst whispering softly in his ear, "This is for Wilde, you uncultured brute."